The flavor of sweet and tart is so good, we can't contain it.
Obi came to me 6 years ago after I read about his story on a Facebook page that I followed. It was a plea for help that a family member wrote to get him out of his current situation. His feet hadn't touched the ground for at least 8 months at that point because they were physically unable to pick him up and get him outside. It was a pretty desperate situation. So I was one of the first people to read that plea for help. And I said, well, I'll take him. To really interact with the other dogs. So as he became able to interact with them more, he was happier and more animated. I used to take him for quite a bit of hikes. They weren't really hikes for him, they were just kind of walks in the forest. And he really
How can you get better at Fortnite?
Alright, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Luis, aka Nogops, aka BigBootyBitch.com. Now I'm playing, but in this video I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to edit fast on console. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a video on like how to edit fast on console. I have seen a PC version, but not a console press, you know. Since I play Claw, I always have my finger on the edit button, so I'm always ready to edit something. Next thing is you want to be precise. You want to make sure you're editing the right spot. So you want to make sure you start practicing your edits and make sure you start going in straight lines and shit like that. You know, just go like. So once you get the hang of Claw or your new button assignments, something that'll make you feel more comfortable in editing, go to Playground or just play online. I don't know, whatever you want. Get materials, and then what I like to do is I like to run my stairs up, like build like too high, and then do shit like this. You know what I mean? The reason I do this is because like it's more like you'll be doing shit like this like a lot mid games. One of my favorite edits are actually doing this. So what I do is when I'm building up, and I see them building up too, I have my stair before theirs, and then I do floor and wall. And then what they do is they think they're like, oh fuck, I can't do anything, so I'm gonna go retake. So they do this and then go like that. But what I do is I edit really fast, and then I do this, and then I like pump them, and then they are, and that either does so much damage to them or it just kills them. Another one is doing this too. So on my preferences, what I do is I play Claw. I always have my finger on the circle, which is editing it, and I just like, you know, just doing shit like this a lot. Now another thing is you want to get the time of the edit. You want to make sure you move your edit as soon as you'll be able to edit, because you know how there's a delay on console. It's about like half a second long. I don't know. Another thing to do is you can set up like a 1x1 using floors and stairs only.
I create. I sparkle. I Crocs. Bye.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's that you can change to by your help these settings help your FPS a ton, as it even helped my FPS an insane amount. And yeah, if you like these kinds of videos, hit that like button, and to support me for free, use code Exalted in the item shop.
Oh, dude, the quality on console is so bad. Oh, okay, okay. So many comments on my videos, my live streams, just anywhere on my social medias that is possible for one of you guys to ask me, am I still using PC or keyboard and mouse? Now, the answer to that one for a while was no, I'm still using a controller on a PS4. But now that I've got my new gaming PC, which was $2,300, I've finally made the decision to make the switch to PC. Today actually marks 1 week.
Hey, colors that I have, and to be completely honest, it's possible for me to see him, and I was just getting wrecked by him every single time because I would go for my pump shotgun shot and I would just completely miss because I was
when they start build fights now, is a lot of players, they start build fights like this. They do their, I just lagged really bad, that was kind of weird, my computer just froze for a second. They start like this, and then they put a pyramid, expecting to just edit through the pyramid, but their buddies are putting floors there, so they're getting stuck, and they're getting forced to do this little outside maneuver, whatever it might be. It's overall not really that efficient anymore. What you can do to combat this, though, is, like I said, double editing. So instead of going up and coming around and doing this maneuver and then editing through the pyramid, what you can learn is you can learn something along the lines of just doing your 290s, double edit, and then you have no issues with your buddy flooring you or pyramiding you, whatever it might be. When you can get comfortable with this, like, you will never have an issue losing high ground. It'll be so much easier. It's super important to learn, and you can use this double edit in about 2 more situations that I'm going to show you right now. Let's say you are ramping straight onto somebody and you realized you caught them under you. Quick edit, kill them, whatever it might be. Or even one more in this situation, one back, one sideways, easy kill. They never really expect you to do these double edits because not very many players are really comfortable with it, are really comfortable enough to do it in a real game, right? But it's super, super useful. And the final way I want to show you guys is, let's say you're in a build fight with your buddies, right? You have the high ground. Let's say he's trying to get high ground, and you get I'm sure you guys have done this all the time. You get the floor over him, right? And you're going to edit, and then he puts a pyramid over it. You miss the edit, you don't get the phase, you can't get in his box, you don't catch him by surprise. People are not having an issue countering this anymore. Like, they just put pyramids over themselves, you can never get it. And now because you're not very confident in your double edits, you're going to miss it every time. You need to get good at your double edits so that you can counter your buddy, get those shots off on him, and get rewarded for that damage by winning the build fight, right? So this double editing is going to be... This is going to be what separates the good players from the really, really...
No, we're not doing that. Fine, I'll walk. I'm trying to get in 100,000 steps this hour.
Good players. You're going to see the really good players now are learning how to get these double edits super, super easily, super, super efficiently, and super consistently. This is going to be what separates your buddy, get those shots off on him, and get rewarded for that damage by winning the build fight, right? So this double editing is going to be... This is going to be what separates the good players from the really, really good players. You're going to see the really good players now are learning how to get these double edits super, super easily, super, super efficiently, and super consistently. With that being said, let's get straight into the next tips. Alright guys, so for my final tip that'll help you keep you above the curve, and this is probably going to be the most dramatic effect